Hello, welcome to Badatpad, where an average guy me tries to beat endgame content. So today we are going to be reviewing the return of the Halloween rare egg machine, special rare egg machine. I think it's actually like a little special because it's one of the older machines, but I think like in the past, I think a lot of times North America, because we get stuff after Japan, we would get these like months after the actual holiday. Halloween is October 31st, in case you didn't know. And we are getting this one as a simultaneous release with Japan, actually. They have not even got... They're getting this on Monday, too, although Monday their time, so they'll be like a half day ahead of us. But we're getting it basically simultaneously with Japan, which is exciting. I think they did it last year, too. Like, I think last year, I think that we got it pretty, like, in October as well, which was nice. But I think this one's even more, because not only is, like, Halloween... Like, this is, like, occurring more than a week before the actual Halloween holiday. So it's, like, quite far in advance. So we're nice up-to-date. I hope you can expect Christmas and New Year's to be real up-to-date, too. Anywho, as you can see here, we have a new... I think that's Madoo. So let's take a look at this REM and see what the new monsters look like. There's new monsters, there's one new evolution, there's awakening buffs, and yeah, let's get into it. So the event runs for 2 weeks. It's actually kind of a long time. And thought this discussion should not be in YouTube. I forgot what I was saying now. New evolutions and upgrades. So Cotton got an evolution, cool. What else? The egg machine, there's an egg machine, there's one free roll. Here's a list of monsters in the machine now. We have ourselves one new 9-star, so similar to Beach and Bride Rems, we have got ourselves a Great Witch in the highest tier rarity for the rare egg machine. For these, like, they're like these seasonal ones. It's like pretty common these days. It's like becoming a trend, I guess, or like we're seeing a theme here. No new 8-stars, although we did get the evolution for Cotton. Let's see, we have a 7-star Bastet and a new 7-star Alpha and Omega, and that's kind of new. I don't think we've had any DBDC or have we? Heroines in the special REMs. I'm trying to think if we have. Oh, we have Barb and Julie. Does that count? I don't know if Barb and Julie. I guess we have. It kind of counts, but like also not really. Well, it does because it's Alpha and Omega, so it's like 2 of them. There isn't an Alpha and Omega card. There's one of each of them, but nothing with combined. Okay, so you have had it. Oh, and yeah, we have Uruka too. I forgot. Oh, yeah, and Romeo. Thanks, Angel. I'm streaming right now, by the way. Oh, the reason why it said like thigh something, it's because I'm streaming and I'm reading chat. Okay, I think that's all the new stuff. I think they moved some stuff from the 4 to the 5-star rarity or something, but let's see. So there's a $1 machine for 1 stone, and then we also have skip. A $20 bundle with a guaranteed Bastet, because, you guessed it, Bastet comes with an orb skin, so it comes with the Egyptian orb skin. What do I think about this? Let's actually take a look at it. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I think it... A lot of them look kind of like machines or robots. I think it's Ra and Anubis' fault, mostly. So you can get this for the orb skin if you want to. I'm not really a... one for orbs unless they're really cute, like the Monster Hunter ones or the Final Fantasy ones. But I think we'll take a look at Bastet. We'll take a look at her in a bit. So again, this follows the same pattern. There is no $30 bundle, or there is no guaranteed highest rarity or high rarity monster bundle, which also is like the case for I think Bride and the other machines, right? I don't think there was a bundle. Let me check really quick, just so I can make sure I'm not lying to you. Bundles. Where is it? Monster Point Store bundles. Yeah, Bride did not have, and I don't think Beach had it either. Beach did not have. Yeah, they just had orb skin bundles. We also have, I think this is the farmable for tokens, I'm guessing. Double blind resist. That's not bad to have. You might as well go for this. And it also has a Agidine type effect, jammer buff, which is good for erasing stuff. So this is actually, you might as well go for this. Because I think blind resist is probably it's like the most useful of the hazard resist awakenings these days. So it might be worth running this over Agidine, even for my teams. So I might go for this. I might go for this if you need to fill out your blind resist somehow. Let's see. So we have 4 monsters you can exchange, so the 9 and the 8 stars. And let's see. I'm not going to talk about this or this. Well, let me review. We have Light Kali. Just kidding. And no. Nope. Terrible. I'm even looking at these. They're not. Nope. Not good. No. There's a dungeon, Halloween dungeon. Cool. So let's hop over to good old Pad Pratik. This is the right one, yes. Yes. So we don't have the actual official rates yet, because Japan hasn't got this yet either, so we don't know in advance. But we can probably guesstimate. But let's talk about the monsters first. Let's see. So, no, this is the wrong one. I need the new monsters. Take a look at new monsters. Okay. Let's talk about the new evolution first, who is the one I have displayed in the art up here. This is the new Cotton evolution. The difference between this Cotton and old Halloween Cotton is I believe they took one of the skill boosts. She had 2 skill boosts, and they made one of them a skill boost plus, and she got a VDP. So now she's like kind of insane in terms of her her awaken. She has 777C VDP and 2 TPAs. If you can do all of that, she'll be doing like so much freaking damage. Not to mention that she can actually get a 4th TPA, and a 5th if you really want to like weapon assist her. But you should probably get her unbindable on either the Super Awakening or weapon assist. Let's see if anything else changed. Active skill. And if you have a Halloween Con already now, the evolution is out, so you can play with it. And evolve her and go for it. I think she's the only monster that got an evolution. Let's see. Active skill is the same. Nice. It's nice active. Leader skill. So she's a double shield type with no HP, no recovery, times 16. It's a decent leader skill. It's like times 16 is not bad. Matching all light dark, it's pretty easy a lot of the time. Yeah, so she's not a terrible leader, but I think she would probably really shine as a sub on a lot of different light teams. Yeah, she'd be good as a sub for light teams. Don't know if she's I guess you did really argue if she's better than Bridezilla or not. She does offer a lot of the same things. One nice thing about her over Bridezilla is that her VDP is not a Super Awakening, so you can use her in co-op for a really strong VDP if you want. Bridezella's active is still a bit better. Well, this one is like kind of like encroaches upon the same kind of realm. It has a combo count increase. It is a tricolor that includes hearts. Bridezilla, I think, is a +2 combo or +2 or 3. And then it has bicolor with light and heart. So it kind of comes like towards the same realm. So she's good. She's good. A very good sub. I'd be very happy to have her. Although I don't think I'm going to trade for her because I don't have that much stuff to trade right now. She's very good. Moving on to the new monsters. Here is the new headliner monster. The 9-star highest rarity, only 9-star monster in this REM, which is Halloween Madhu. So I guess that means we might expect a Christmas Saline or Christmas Reach. I'm hoping for Saline. That could be cool. But she has 3 VDPs, 2 TPAs, unbindable, nice. A nice killer selection for her Super Awakenings. For a VDP monster, I think the God and the Devils are particularly useful for things like A5 and AA3. There's the Devil in particular, I think, and the God. They're both good. TPAs are like kind of whatever. Let's check out her other stuff. Active skill, it's kind of like regular Madoo, right? Isn't that the exact same as regular Madoo? I need to look up what regular Madoo has. I know it's like similar components, like there's a delay and there's a combo plus, but I don't know what the turns are on it. Plus 2 turns. Oh, so it's just like that, but like, I mean, instead of 2 turns, it's 3 turns and 3 combos, and 2 turns and 2 combos, versus 2 turns and 2 combos. Leader skill is okay. So she's of the most tanky variety, similar tankiness to Dark Metatron, Dark Zeta, Fatalis, because she has 2x HP and shield and 25% shield, and no recovery. So she's very like in that realm. Let's see, for fire and dark attributes. Okay, so this is a good leader skill. I think it doesn't have the time extend benefit that regular Madoo has, so you might be sad about that, but it's relatively easy to activate. You just have to match 5 or more orbs. Doesn't have to be any. You could do it with water. You could do it with off-color orbs if you want to, just for stalling for shields and stuff. So that's pretty nice. That actually should be with any color, not dark or fire. It would say dark or fire if it was in there. What else? I think it's Dark and Fire have received a lot of good monsters. You can use Hiei is probably one of the the really good ones. Planar is good too, right? Is Planar, which form of Planar is the one? I think she's Dark Fire. I don't have Planar, so I don't remember. Yeah, Planar is Dark Fire, so she will work. Planar's good. Omega and Revan have both been released, so they're good. Although they are best when they have half HP, so you may or may not like want to do that with Madoo. But she has a lot of HP and shielding, so it's not that bad to use their HP cuts if you want to use Revan and Omega. Another nice thing is you do have the 2 HP, 4x and 2 HP for fire and dark attributes. That's pretty nice. It's not like you don't have to run. You don't have to do like the Emyashiro thing, or like you have to have both attributes, like so everything is fire light. It does give boost to both, so you could use fire main attributes if you want to, and that should be good. Looking at this translation, I'm assuming this is correct, hopefully. So there's a lot of good fire and dark monsters in existence. So she's not bad. As a sub, she'd be okay. I never really loved Madoo's active skill. It's like fine. It's like not terrible. But I wish it came with like a board change or something, but it never did. As a sub, you know, it's nice to have triple VDP. But if you have another triple VDP monster, it probably does about the same thing. Like I think Pixel Noctis is triple VDP dark. That dark light samurai 3/1. So this is probably, and it does get killers, so I guess that's nice too. But overall, I think it's probably best as a leader. Oh, we have an assist too. Let's talk about that. Let's actually not talk about this. It's a terrible assist. I definitely would keep her in the other form. It's not terrible. It's just like you can get TPAs and LO unlocks from like way like lower rarity monsters. So like don't make this one. Don't do it. And the actor's not even that good. So no. Okay. What else? So we also have, I didn't mention, I should have mentioned for one other thing for this girl. She has no recovery, but because she can take dark and fire attributes, you have a lot of options. You have, Mel is part fire, you have air, those are both good. You have, you could even use Hestia, or the reason why this came into my mind, you can use double Kuroyuri. They're both dark and fire. So she's probably a good double Kuro candidate, as good as Fatalis would be probably. It's very similar in that realm. Or you can use this thing. This is one of the new 7 stars, Alpha and Omega, and I must say that Alpha looks such a cute little. Oh, I like their. We have a witch costume. What is Madoo dressed up as? Just a witch, a devil. She's dressed up as a devil. Is she drinking? A little champagne glass in her hand. Khan is dressed up as a witch, I guess. And Alpha's dressed up as a little cat, or is it a dog? Maybe it's a dog. Maybe it's a bear. Actually can't tell. Anyways. Oh, I should have mentioned that Halloween Con's art is really nice. Like, you can still see it now. It's kind of like a hand-drawn coloring book kind of style, and it looks great. I just have to say that. Anywho, hello Zafir. This can also be used as the recovery stick. As you can see, 4 heart TPAs is a lot. 608 base recovery is also pretty good. I think, how many does Mel have? Is Mel 5 heart TPAs or 6? Cannot remember. Mel is 6. Okay, Mel is more, but Mel's base recovery is terrible. So this can be used. It has double 7 too, so you could use this on your Madoo team if you get both of those things. Strolling. Oh, they're trick-or-treating. That's pretty fun. It can get REDP. I'd probably go for that. Probably. Or maybe, yeah, probably the REDP I'd go for. Okay, it's a nice active skill. 30... So this is basically... what is alphas? Regular alphas. The Omega part is Omega's regular active skill. It's basically like a Gemstone Princess active for 7 combo awakenings, which a lot of teams have a ton of those these days, so that's pretty nice. Let me check out what Alpha's active is. Oh, it's okay, it's similar. So his is that board change, a Verdandi style board change. Tricolor Firewood Heal. Pretty good active, I like it. I would probably prefer, I don't own an Omega. The thing is that I don't know, I feel like the board change could in some situations make it less usable for like some teams. Like you can't use that board change for Barbara Julie because it removes water or it doesn't make water. And if you're running a main dark attribute for Halloween Madoo, you couldn't use it either because he doesn't have dark. But it would be good for fire teams or wood teams, so you could use this spike on a Zella team if you wanted to. Or Zella Kitty. So moving on, it's a nice active. At least owning that kind of burst is nice. I don't have one. Omega dodged me a lot, so it's fine. I'm not bitter at all. Leader skill. Oh, so this is the split one. So this is like the Emiyashiro type leader skill, where you want to have a team with all the subs have both those attributes, or you know, if you don't need the attack on something. Well, this is yeah. You can use. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. You don't need. You can have a team that it's all. You can have wood subs that are wood but not fire. If that sub is just for healing, like air. Although you don't actually need to bring an air on this team. So this is another big HP and shield but no recovery type of leader. And it's pretty easy. You just have to have fire and wood. You don't need to bring a heal stick because if you use the pair leader, it'll have plenty of its own because it'll have 8 TPAs between them, 8 heart TPAs. Although I will say fire and wood there's not that many good fire and wood monsters that I can think of. I mean, there's like Enra, but it's not even that good. You can use, I think School Yogg, but School Yogg's not, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of hard to put. I know I played with someone recently who had 4 Enras. So if you happen to have a lot of Enras, you could make a team out of this. Hestia's good for the TPAs, but also I think she's probably one of the only follow-up attack options. Let me look up. Which one is the youthful one? Let me look up Yogg. The school Academy Yogg doesn't have follow-up attack, so Hestia's probably a good option. Oh, Mark says Quetzalcoatl is good. So. Oh, I forgot about Panera. Panera would probably be your Fujin. But anyways, it's kind of annoying to come up with a firewood team. Probably the biggest damage tick is Enra. But anyways. If I had this, I'd probably use it mostly for the active skill. Yeah. And maybe for a hard TPA thing for if there's a fire leader in the future that needs it, I would probably use this over Mel because it's fire main attribute. Next we have the monster that you can buy from a bundle, which is Bastet, Halloween Bastet, who's dressed up as... I think it might be a cat, but it's kind of hard to say. Like a weird psychedelic cat. Like it has like yellow ears and like crazy fangs. Is it dressed up as Azathoth? Mark, that's what Mark said. No, it's not. Is it really? No, it's not. Oh, they are! Oh my goodness, okay, the cat on the right is dressed up as Yogg, the bottom right. Oh, fun. Okay, I want to say that this does not look like Azathoth. That Bastet's costume in particular does not look like Azathoth. What? It doesn't look like... But the other ones... The one on the left is, I always forget their names, because they're kind of like long and weird. The wood one, Nyarthalep. The cat on the bottom left looks like Nyarthalep. And that's all my eyeballs can pick out of this, because it's a lot. Bastet's costume is the worst one. Which one is Cthulhu, the top left? Okay, there's like a lot going on. So let me know if you guys can see the different costumes. That's fun. Let's take a look at her as a monster. She has a lot of fingers, so if you really need like a Yomi type like finger stick for something, you could use Bastet. And she does get double 7 combos with Super Awakening. So if you're really hungry for like a time extend stick, you could just buy this bundle and you get an orb skin too. Yay. I'd probably go for the 7C Awakening just because 7C and the VDP like doesn't really do that much for a monster. So you might as well just go for the damage route. Let's see. For 1 turn to the very short cooldown, it has so it can override recovery debuffs on a short and time debuffs, which is nice. 2x orb of time is a lot too. So not a terrible active skill, and it's short cooldown, so you can inherit over it if you don't like it. What else? Leader skill 3. Okay, that's pretty nice. Gods and devils. God and devil cover a lot of different monsters. Like all the witches are devils. All the reincarnated monsters are gods, and then there's like a few more to cover. So that's a pretty wide spread of monsters. 5x attack, 7 more combos. Okay. That's not a terrible leader skill. It's not bad. I mean, it's like times 15, so it's not like that amazing. And she's decently tanky. She's kind of like Sonya level tanky, blue-green Sonya level tanky. So she's like an okay leader. Like I think she's like kind of mid-tier. Like she's not better than like a lot of the endgame ones, but she's not bad. She's purely combo based in terms of like her second. The 5x part is only for combos, so that's nice. You can run whatever colors you want to. What else? We have this guy in the Monster Exchange. I'm pretty sure it's going to be for like Halloween tokens. We already talked about him. We have an animation we may as well watch. This is the... Oh my gosh, she got really big. Well, you can kind of see her there. We can see what she's drinking, but I still can't tell what it is. I don't know what drink that is. And then there was a ton of buffs. Oh my gosh, there's so many. These are like in the low rarity ones. Okay, this girl got 10C, that's nice. Alrane, it's fine. No other damage source though. We got Unbindable. Layla got combo orb, that's fun. Sonya still... does she have Super Awakenings? I don't know. She probably does. She probably has a 7C Super Awakening, doesn't she? I don't know. She still looks kind of like whatever. Zayrog got essays. Stats. What else? Whoa. This guy has a bunch of... Oh, fun! Double evil mat killer. Okay, I think that's... No, it's not evil mat, huh? It's the other ones. Dang it. Whatever, it's fine. Doubles of the random ones. That might see use at some point. In like some ranking. Vampire Lord. I like Double God Killer. That's not bad. I mean, they all become kind of like kind of not fully useless. It's kind of what they become. Let's see. Like she only got Double Dragon. That's cool. Actually, Parvati has some nice ones. I'm not super mad at this Parvati. It has triple poison resist. But she only has 8 awakenings. Devil Dragon. Okay. Yeah, they all become kind of like not fully useless. Ooh, Misery. There was Misery used for a ranking dungeon in the past, so I wouldn't mind actually owning one for those niche uses. Verdandi got a big HP awakening. She's one of the rare monsters. SA. Cool. And then, oh, here's some rarity changes. They moved some stuff from 4 to 5. Okay. Let's take a look at the trades, and then we'll talk about what the rates could be, what they probably are going to be. Oh, this isn't the trades. Where's the trades? I think they're up here. Okay. About 5 minutes before the song is over. So basically, we're 25 minutes in. So Madoo, being a 9-star, requires 5 monsters, and they have to be the 7-star rarity. I don't think she's worth trading for. I think she's not a bad leader. Like, she's good. But she doesn't beat out, like... I don't know. She doesn't do anything better than... I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Zelakity is great. Like, there's, like, all the top 2 leaders are just, like... She doesn't outclass them. So she's kind of expensive. Unless you have no other good leaders. But then, I don't know. You can probably do better. Like, if you have no other good leaders, you may as well, like, save your... Like, you could... What are you gonna do? And you have no other good leaders, but you had 5 of these things. It's like, that's not gonna happen. You can make it work. If you really have no other good leaders, you may as well just buy that Bastet and try to use it. That Bastet's like a not bad, like medium. If you can make combos, that Bastet is not bad as like a leader. Sonia Grant, I don't think she is good. We're not going to talk about her. I don't think she's... Someone correct me, but I don't think she got any better, really. More relevant. She's always been the most irrelevant one. Verd, I wouldn't trade for any of these. I think Khan, like, you, like, maybe could trade for. Actually, she's starting to tempt me a little. No, I can't do it. I need to save for other things. So out of all of these, probably I want to say Khan might be the most worth trade, because it is like only like 4 things. She's again best as a sub. As a leader, she's not bad, but I think her main use is as a light sub. However, she does have a lot of competition from other things. Again, I'd probably rather have a Bridezilla than her. And light has a lot of good subs. There's like Knight is the newest one. Knight Kisaragi from Gung Ho is good. Bradamante, like there's so many good light subs. Like, do you need this one? There's plenty of ones that have like VDP and stuff, like Cloud, Dekarin, like Bridezella's the headline one. Like even like the Nays have, there's a light Nay, Valentine's Nay. There's like so many things that have light. So probably like would recommend against, unless you have like you have a box that have a ton of these other guys, like a ton of dupes with GFEs, and you have a light leader like Tifa or something, and you have no good light subs. Like you could, like you have nothing. You could, I guess you could trade for this. Talking about rates, they don't have the rates filled in here yet because Japan has not received this collab yet. But looking at past collabs, specifically this year's Beach and this year's Bride, what they had was 1% chance for the 9-star. They both had 1% chance for the Beach Varroa and Bridezilla, so, and then 1.5% each for the 8 stars. They both had 2% chance of the 7 stars, and then yeah, 7 point. Then it starts to differ. Well, no, 7.5 for the 6 stars. The one difference is that that collab, those two had 4 stars and this one doesn't. But you can probably at the top rarity assume it's like 1, maybe 1.5% if you're lucky for a Madoo. Probably like 1.5% for these 8 stars, maybe 2% if we're really lucky, but I doubt it. So that's probably what the rates would be, something like that. Probably a pretty high chance for it, because there's a lot of lower tier. There's a lot of 6 and 5 stars, so you would probably expect to roll a lot of these. Overall, the stuff you would probably want to roll: Madoo's pretty good, Cotton's really good, Verdandi's okay, Alpha Omega's pretty good. Oh, the music stopped. That means even half an hour. We'll end it soon then. I think, what else is good? I think the Bastet's not bad for a purchase. I think the 7 stars, I think Sonia to me stands out a little bit just because she's useful for some, like, for the bicolor, like 2-turn haste. If you don't have too many of those, you could use her. You can't trade for her though, and Christmas is coming up, which you can just buy those in the MP shop. The 6 stars all got like double killers and stuff, but like you probably already have double killer monsters. Misery from the 5-star here stands out to me just because of that one use case in like ranking dungeons. So I don't think I'd recommend rolling. I think that we have that Power Rangers mystery, like we don't know what it's going to be, what orb reskin, or not what orb, what machine reskin is going to be coming up. And we also have, more importantly, the Samurai Spirits that we're probably going to get. I don't know why we wouldn't get. I don't know. We might get this new collab in Japan called Samurai Spirits that has a lot of good assists, a lot of good monsters. And I think it was like either a 6 or 7 stone machine. And that one had like a lot of good stuff in it from what I remember. I actually don't remember what's in it, but I think it had some good stuff. So I'd probably save for that. Yeah. Yeah, so like this one I don't know if I can recommend rolling in a lot of, but if you do roll in it, you would go for Madoo, Cotton, and maybe like Omega and those ones. Yeah. Anyways, let me know if you're going to trade for anything, if you're going to roll for anything, what monster you're excited about. I would be most excited for Halloween Cotton, but I'm not going to roll in this. I might not even buy the bundle, to be honest. Like, do I need that Bastet for something? Like, I don't know that I do. I don't think the orb is that good, so the bundle for me is like a maybe. And again, there's unfortunately no like top tier bundle. I think it would be nice if they had, even if they, like, I understand why they wouldn't want to make like it that easy to get the 9-star, but if the bundle, even if the bundle only contained the 8 stars, it's like not that bad. Like they did something similar for Hello Kitty. Like Hello Kitty, like Zella Witch Kitty was included, and then like the next tier rarity. So I don't know why they don't do it for these ones. Maybe it's like the rarities on another level. I think Halloween or Zella Kitty was only 7 stars. So like, I don't know. Anyways, so that's it from me. I'll see you guys next video, and goodbye.